Hey guys, Ben here from Pax Power Performance Trucks in Houston, Texas. And next to me, this is our favorite lowered GM SUV we've done to date. I know that's a bold claim. We do a lot of GM SUVs with the Supercharger. Predominantly, those are lifted trucks, and that's kind of Pax Power's vibe. Lifted, great riding suspension. But when it's come to the lowered ones, we've tried a few recipes, and proud to say we've got it. If you're thinking about lowering your GM SUV, this is the setup. We use a coilover setup on this that I'm going to show you a little later in the video that I think all of you should be going with. So if you've got one of these trucks, even if you're not going to use Pax Power to lower it, you're considering the links, you're considering the MaxTrac kit, you're considering full coilovers, this video is going to help you decide. It's also probably going to make you do one other thing. And what is that? Get a supercharger under the hood of your Yukon. If you're going to have the sport SUV that, weighs 6,500 pounds, you're going to want this extra power under the hood. So hang out for a couple of minutes while we talk about this SUV, and let's see if one belongs in your driveway. So first off, let's talk about what this SUV is in stock form. This is a 2026 Yukon Denali XL, the extended wheelbase. This has a matte wrap all over it. We actually didn't do the wrap, but totally capable of doing that. We also do matte paint jobs. If you want to go that far with your luxury SUV, happy to do it. But we did add is what coming down the side. We did these 24-inch Vossens here, freaking awesome wheel and tire setup with these Michelins. Did the GM big brake kit. The customer wanted those in blue. You'll see why a little later in the video, but happy to do custom paint on those. And just coming down the side of it, the suspension is something we're gonna talk about later, but want to draw your attention to this stance. This thing rides nice and low, has a great fit around the 24-inch wheels, and I think this is something that anybody wanting a luxury SUV would be stoked about. So here we are in the engine bay with the heart of this big luxury SUV. And if you've driven one of these, you own one of these, you know in stock form they are super slow. Clearly GM knew that. That's why they invented the Escalade V. Because if you want a luxury SUV, chances are you want it to be fast. Well, with Pax Power, you don't have to buy the Escalade V. You could do something more understated, in my opinion, a little bit cooler and more unique, and build your supercharged luxury GM out of a Yukon like this, and you still get awesome performance, you still get awesome drivability, awesome reliability. We get 650 horsepower, 650 torque out of these 3.0 liter Whipple Supercharger systems. We have a failure rate that's much better than GM somehow. I think it has to do with us turning off our DOD and auto start stop, but we've got hundreds of them out there and have like a 1% failure rate. And even if you are that 1%, we warranty these things. 3 years, 36,000 miles, we'll put a new engine in if yours happens to let go. So if you're in the market, you have one of these, you want to make your GM SUV perform like the Escalade V, be that luxury SUV that we all know it can and should be, this is what you want to do, this supercharger under the hood. So I started out this video saying that this truck was our best lowered SUV to date. When you buy these GM SUVs, this is what your stock shock looks like in most cases. It's a huge airbag. It's a huge air pillow. And in my opinion, it's crap and it's a huge Band-Aid by GM. They make this so that it can handle weight, so that it can ride good on the highway, so that it can absorb big bumps. But the reality is it does none of those things well. It's just a big fat compromise. So when you want to lower your vehicle, when your GM SUV, this is what you're going to be contending with that you need to get rid of. So how most people lower these is simply by tricking that airbag system into riding lower. You can buy these links off the Amazon. A couple of retailers make some that are a little bit prettier. We've installed them several times, and what they do is trick the system into thinking what height it's at. You can buy links that will lift the system. You can buy links that will lower the system. But the truth is, they don't work that well. We've installed them a few times. They are cost effective, but they have huge compromises. If you use them to raise the vehicle, it just adds a bunch of air to the system and it rides like crap, super stiff. If you use it to lower the system doesn't have enough support in it. We've actually had to lock out some of the lower levels because it errors out. It's driving it across a parking lot. The system's just too low, hits a bump, airs out, raises up. The whole point of the lowering link is pointless in that matter. The other thing that some companies have done, we've used this kit from MaxTrac. We've heard other manufacturers like Hennessy have used this lowering kit from MaxTrac, and what it does is leaves the air system in place, which is cool for make the computer happy, but simply lowers the shock lower mount, lowers where this hub sits in the spindle. Those do work better with the air ride system, do kind of ride like a stock air ride system, but like I said, the air ride system sucks. It's not very good to begin with. It's just a big compromise of a floaty balloon. And two, the MaxTrac's arms in the back are incredibly low. We've installed it before. They barely have about 2 inches of clearance in the back. And I know that makes a ton of people uncomfortable, and I kind of understand why. It is not very much ground clearance. So let's take a minute next and let's talk about what we installed on this truck. So on this one, we think we have the ultimate solution for lowering your GM SUV and achieving all the things you want. A good ride, a good stance, and I'll actually go further, good handling. I drove this thing, I showed it some corners, I went quick in it and was blown away with how well this setup manages the weight and dynamics of this big SUV. If I was looking for a lowered SUV, this is the only setup I would consider. Whether you're a Pax Power customer or not, this is what you should be installing. So what we have here is RideTech's coilover conversion for these 21 to 2026 GM SUVs. We deleted the mag and air ride on our own. They don't sell anything for that, but we've done it lots of times, so have it covered. But what they do provide is some really cool parts. First, you've got this tubular upper control arm that gives us a proper angle in the ball joint for when we lower it. Also allows us to work in this new range of motion here and for these joints to be happy. The second thing it does is it gets rid of that big shock I showed you, that big airbag I showed you earlier, and allows us to bolt in this performance coilover. So this thing allows you to set the ride height wherever you'd like. You want to be a little lower, you want to be a little taller than the truck we have here, it can handle it. When I drove this, it has both rebound and compression dampening adjustments. That's huge. There was a couple of fine details that I wanted to dial in on this. I felt like the rebound was a little bit too fast. Perfect. These RideTech coilovers have that full adjustability to not only give you the height you want, but the ride quality you want as well. Now, here in the back, it's a similar setup from RideTech. We got rid of that big airbag and we were able to replace it with their coilover here. They're the same, threaded for infinite height adjustment, has both compression and rebound dampening in the back. And so able to dial the back in just like the front. The second thing that comes with RideTech is this tubular upper control arm here on the top. And this allows us, kind of like the front, keep the geometry happy now at this lower ride height. And this also allows us to get a perfect alignment at these newer ride height specs. Overall, can't say it enough. This thing rides awesome. I've never been a huge fan of the lowered SUVs that we've been building just because they do have some of those compromises. They do still use that airbag setup that I've just hated from the first time that I've driven it, but this is the solution. I hope that a lot more customers out there, Pax Power customers, that want to lower their SUV, elect for this kit. It's freaking awesome. If you're not a Pax Power customer and you want the best lowered option, this is it. But either way, you want to talk to us more about this, you want to talk to us about Supercharger, you want to know, because we're the SUV guys, the first step to learn more about this truck or anything else Pax Power makes is give us a call. We'd love to hear from you.